Alright, Diamond Heist, 1 down difficulty, solo stealth, shouldn't be too hard. I haven't done this before, so first try. Last night I obviously did the heist on overkill difficulty just to see the basics of it, and it seems like the objective is exactly the same on 1 down. 2 security boxes that we need to hack, and if you are wondering, yes, I have this sexy judge weapon mod here, and this is the day 10 riddle. The riddle is not yet live, but the weapon mod is obtainable if you know where it is located, the folder. I'm not gonna tell you the folder's location in this video, but if you wanna know where it is, check the description box, because some of you might see the riddle first and then only find the piece. So see description at the bottom. I will have a text where the folder is located, so you can unlock this one as well. And I think this is inspired by the Blade Runner movies. Obviously, without the silencer, it would look even better. But I think this silencer looks kind of slick with this one. I didn't really like the other one that I usually use, even though it has better stats. But this looks so good, and it looks okay with skins. But I felt like it deserves to be played without skin right now, because it is really good looking weapon mode. Actually, it's the same thing as always. It doesn't affect stats, but it looks absolutely gorgeous, I think. And kind of has these night vision sights here. I mean, gameplay wise it doesn't matter, but it looks really cool, I think. So anyways, now that that's out of the way, let's try to do this mission here. Okay, camera operator, I assume he is on the second floor. Second floor or something. I'm not exactly sure how different things can be. Maybe he's on the same floor, maybe he isn't. But from what I've heard, you can actually start hacking these boxes, and it doesn't matter if guards see them or not. Oh well. Okay, you can drop body bags there. I assume that loot bags can be dropped here as well, so be really careful in the elevator shafts. I assume if the loot bags can be dropped here, those will not be, you will not be able to complete the mission basically. So overkill please fix. Overkill please fix, but that's actually a nice place to hide the bodies. I didn't take the key guard now. I was a little bit worried about being spotted there by the guard who almost saw us. And I killed Ralph there. You can kill him in this heist, unlike in Payday the Heist. So, keycard is used to get into the vaults. So first we have to hack these two boxes. And if we didn't find Ralph straight away, you would have to find him later on and get the keycard. You can time him down, hide him, but I think killing him is obviously a little bit easier, because hiding bodies that way is much easier than trying to move them like you're supposed to. But detection and moving civilians is always a little bit hard, so that is something I'm not even going to try right now. So to get into the vaults, we once again need the key card, which is why it's an objective. And one thing you do need, okay, don't get stuck there now. And another thing you need is 3 computer codes. So there are laptops in the map that you need to find, 3 of them. And because we know the objective, we can like do them while we are waiting for those hacks. But if you don't know the objectives, you will like have the mission clue information on the top corner of your screen to tell you what to do basically. But because we know what to do, we can search for them. I don't know exactly where they can spawn right now. I know some of the locations, but because I've only played this once before, I don't know all of them. Last night it was one of them was here, and it seems like the laptop is here once again. And we have red 4. So this is kind of like in Golden Ring Casino, but in here you actually have to type them, or remember the colors, or not the colors, but the colors indicates what goes first and so on, but you have to remember them by yourself. Bane doesn't tell you what numbers to enter, so it's a little bit different than it was in Golden Ring Casino. And this seems to be the camera room, so just to be sure, let's take down the camera guy. That might make our life a little bit easier. Playing with the Duke, the new character here. I really like him so far. He's really calm. Oh, we get some bringless here. Off-brand bringless. Cheaps. It seems like these security guys. Good housekeeping in the afterlife. So we have one of these computers. Oh. So we need to find 3, as I already said. Green, blue, and red. But let's try to jump around so nobody could spot us. Let's see, because I'm not exactly sure. Alright, yesterday when I played it on Overkill, the spawn was here, so it is basically confirmed they are not in the same places always. But it is possible that they are there sometimes. The lasers are off now, because I have hacked those. So we can come down here. And I believe one was here yesterday, and it is not here now. So going to be a little bit different. A little bit different because I don't really know where they are located. Interesting. But I would assume they are on tables. And the party is going upstairs. But these offices have like desktop PCs, well, monitors. I don't see the PC itself. Okay, that works. Those are my body bags, and it seems like if it takes long enough, they will be outlined for you, which helps, at least for first timers. If you don't know where they are located, that's always nice, because sometimes I feel like whenever I play Heist in Payday for the first time, if I don't know what I'm doing, it can take really long, really long. Okay, we have blue, number 3, right? Yes, so now we have one PC remaining. One PC remaining. And the party here, I'm gonna be kind of careful if you're gonna go there, because the civilians are able to spot you, obviously. And there's quite a few of them. So unless you want to kill all of them or just do something different to them, you don't have enough cable ties. I have 6 right now, and that's not going to be enough. Okay, guard light going through the walls. Let's see if we can find the last computer. Where could it be? Okay, it might make sense if it was on like this conference room here, but I haven't seen it yet here. Not here. I'm really confused right now. Let's see. And hope if I don't find it. Okay, it's highlighted now. It's highlighted now. Jump around in this office here. Type in password 0 green. So now we have the codes. Now we have the codes, and
there's a guard there.
We can go there because we already have the key card. If we didn't have the key card, we would have to find Ralph. But thankfully he wandered straight into our hands. Oh, so to say. Red one is the first. Red, green, blue. So we have 403. 403. And if you enter the code, I think it's automatically loud, so you better make sure that you enter it correctly. No second tries. I haven't failed myself. This is the second try I'm doing the heist.
Take as much as you can.
And once again, seems like the objectives on every difficulty are 8 bags. Or at least Overkill was 8 bags. Obviously it could be less than 8 bags on like lower than Overkill, but Overkill, Death Wish, Mayhem, one down, it seems to be 8 bags, which is basically all the main loot in the big area here. This, everything else here is extra loot, which you don't need to carry, you can just pick up here. But obviously I have more money than I will ever need, so I'm just basically gonna take these 8 bags here. That should be plenty enough for me. Plenty enough for me. And if I'm not mistaken, it's actually RNG here, if the big sapphire room can spawn or not. As you see here, your weapon goes through it, so that's basically confirmation, or was confirmation for me that it exists. And I've seen that it is there. You need to drill the door, and behind that is a big red diamond you can steal, or sapphire. But it is purely RNG, so no big diamond for us this time.
It's a guard. Stay off the CCTV. Watch the camera. It's a guard.
There's a little bit more guards here, I would say. So when I jump around a little bit carefully. I have killed like cameraman, 2 guys. One was Ralph, so I can kill like 2 guys more, I think. I think I've killed 2 guys. Plus Ralph. Cameraman and one other guy. So I think I should take care of one of these guys in this area, so it would make my life a little bit easier. A little bit easier to move all the loot bags basically. But I just want to make sure that there's nobody else seeing if I'm killing someone here. So I'm playing a little bit safe now. I don't want to fail. So I've heard or read basically that some of you people have a little bit performance issues on this heist. I'm not sure if it's only on loud. I haven't played the heist loud myself yet, but on stealth I seem to be running at alright frame rates. Obviously OBS, which I'm recording with right now, it's a little bit of power, but I seem to be having mostly 60 FPS. A little bit of drops here and there, but it is mostly 60 FPS because I am limiting my FPS in game to 60. Because I was recording previously with Shadowplay, and Shadowplay records with doesn't record with a decent frame rate, not a decent, but like constant frame rate. It has a variable frame rate, so if you have frame drops, that will your video file will basically be from 20 FPS to 60 FPS, and you can hide the body bags like this. That's nice. So that had a little bit problems with Payday because the frame rate sometimes can drop a little bit, especially in safe opening videos. Audio desync happens. So now I'm trying to record with OBS and limiting my FPS at the same time to 60.
Watch that camera.
So that's basically why I have still the 60 FPS mark, or limiting to 60 FPS, even though I'm not recording with OBS anymore. Sorry, I am recording with OBS and not Shadowplay. But Shadowplay is really useful. I still use it every now and then, but it's kind of obvious that the frame rate issues are something I don't really like with Shadowplay and Premiere Pro, which is my editing program, Adobe Premiere Pro. I think it has to do with that the program doesn't support variable frame rate so well. You can edit the videos and so on, but the audio desync happens then. I believe that Sony Vegas doesn't have this problem, but I already know how to use Premiere Pro quite well, so I don't want to learn a new editing program and so well, anything like that. So I'm not going to transfer to Sony Vegas just for that. Because I already know one program, why should I learn something different? And I think I tried learning Sony Vegas back in the day, but it felt like it was a little bit harder for me than Premiere. I don't know. I don't know which is actually harder. If Premiere is harder, I would assume Premiere is. I think it's more commonly used in professional practices than Sony Vegas, but Sony Vegas is cheaper. It's one-time purchase. Premiere Pro is these days. It was one-time purchase before, but these days it's same as Photoshop, monthly payments. But if you use Photoshop and Premiere Pro, and even maybe more Adobe's programs, I don't feel like it's expensive. It's a nice value for what you get. And talking more about recording programs. As I said, I'm currently recording this with OBS. OBS is free, more commonly maybe used for live streaming, but you can record videos with this as well, and I'm testing it out currently. I want to switch away from Shadowplay because of, yeah, mainly because of the Shadowplay frame rates audio desync. I'm not sure if I'm going to use OBS in the future, but for now, during this event, I've been using this one, OBS, to really look and load. It's kind of nice. I can see a preview, unlike in Shadowplay, you don't see a preview. You can just see that you are recording. I don't really need a preview because there is basically only the game there, but at least I can see how long I have recorded for. That's another bonus. I can see a time. Currently, I see 16 minutes, I think. The heist is a little bit shortened. Obviously, I can see heist timer, but it's almost 16 minutes here. But in some games, obviously, there is no timer. Especially if you spend times in the menu talking and things like that. Whoa, that was close. That's nice. So I'm currently a little bit on the edge if I should keep using OBS. It's working fine, but I think it uses a little bit more resources than Shadowplay does. So it's a little bit harder, can have some frame drops a little bit more. Oh, let's wait a while until that guard moves. So I'm gonna test out maybe a little different programs for recording. OBS works fine, Shadowplay works fine if there's no frame drops, which is basically just having to do with Premiere, how it handles variable frame rates, or more like doesn't handle them. So maybe in the future I will try different programs. And that's it. That was easy actually. Nothing really different from our overkill difficulty here. I really do like this. It's a little bit different than Payday the Heist. I feel like it's easier than Payday the Heist because in Payday the Heist you can't be spotted by guards. There's no pagers. But there's obviously cameras. Cameras are the only one thing. In Payday the Heist there are cameras, but they don't spot you. So there we go. There we go. Well-guarded jewels. Shiny pieces of carbon, hard-won prize, achievements for Mayhem, Death Wish, and one down. Last night when I played on Overkill, I got the achievements for normal, hard, very hard, and Overkill. So that was fairly easy. I do like the heist. I still haven't played it on loud, so I'll have to see how that runs and see if I have FPS issues or not. But stealth still runs okay for me. But let's see if we can get a save or something nice. Most likely not. I think I got a save this week already. Alright, a weapon modification. Gonna be creep for the new pistol. Anyways, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me what you think about the new diamond heist. Tell me what you think on stealth. Loud, what do you think about the new heist track? And do you think it is better? The heist, do you think the heist is better in Payday the Heist if you played that, or in Payday 2? Anyways, I hope you guys are having a good day. I'll see you next time, most likely this evening. And I hope you guys are doing well, as I said. And that's basically everything for now. I'll see you next time. I'm saying the same things over and over again. Goodbye, Master Indigo, signing out.